It started with a dare. Every small town has one place people whisper about. Ours was Miller's Bridge, a rusted old overpass off County Road 17 in rural Pennsylvania. They said if you stopped there after midnight, turned off your car lights, and looked into the rearview mirror, you'd see her. They called her the Faceless Girl. Nobody knew where that story began, but everyone swore they'd heard of someone who saw her. A pale figure in a torn white dress, standing at the edge of the bridge. No face, just smooth skin where eyes and a mouth should have been. My friend Luke thought it was all small-town nonsense. He was the type who'd taunt anything spooky for a laugh. That Friday night, he dared me and Maddie to drive out there. "Let's prove she's fake," he said, grinning, flashlight in hand. It was October. Fog clung to the trees like cobwebs, and the air smelled of damp leaves. The radio died as soon as we left the main road. The bridge came into view, wooden planks slick from drizzle, the creek below whispering against the rocks. We parked in the middle. Maddie kept twisting her bracelet, whispering, "Let's just go home." But Luke had already switched off the headlights. For a few seconds, everything was just black. Then our eyes adjusted. The pale glow of the moon spread across the windshield. I looked in the mirror. Nothing, just fog. Luke laughed. "See? No faceless freak here." He honked the horn twice, mocking the legend. That's when Maddie froze. "Luke," she whispered, "someone's out there." A shadow stood by the guardrail, motionless, thin, and tall. I blinked. She hadn't been there before. She wasn't walking, just there. My stomach dropped. Luke rolled down his window and yelled, "Nice costume." The figure didn't react. Then the air inside the car turned cold, the kind that bites your lungs when you breathe. The girl took one slow step forward. Her dress fluttered though there was no wind. As she moved closer, I noticed her hands, limp, gray, almost translucent. Maddie started crying softly. "Drive, Luke, please." But Luke couldn't stop staring. "Her face," he murmured. The girl leaned toward the window, her head tilting unnaturally. And in the moonlight, we saw it. No eyes, no mouth, no nose. Just smooth, featureless skin stretched over bone. I screamed. Luke slammed the gas pedal. Tires squealing, the car lurching off the bridge. When I looked back, she was gone, swallowed by the mist. We didn't talk the whole ride home. Luke laughed nervously, pretending it was all a trick, but his hands were shaking. The next morning, he didn't come to school. His mom said he hadn't been home. Cops found his car parked at the bridge, engine still warm. His phone was inside, screen cracked. The last photo taken at 12:03 a.m. A blurry shape in white standing right behind the car. They searched the woods for days, dogs barking into the fog, but they never found him. Maddie and I didn't tell anyone what we saw. Who would believe us? Weeks passed. Maddie stopped answering my texts. She said she kept dreaming of that night, of the bridge, the fog, the faceless figure staring at her. Then one morning, she didn't show up to class either. Her mom said she'd locked herself in her room, screaming that someone was watching her through the mirror. By the time they broke in, she was gone. The only thing left was her phone, the front camera on, recording the dark, and in the reflection behind her, faint but visible, stood a pale figure with no face. After that, I moved away. I tried to forget, but 3 years later, I came back for my cousin's wedding. I drove past the old bridge without meaning to. The road was cracked, overgrown with weeds. Still, curiosity dragged me to stop. The creek was almost dry now. I took one photo for old time's sake. Just the bridge under the cloudy sky. Later that night, scrolling through my gallery, my heart stopped. In the photo, standing by the railing, was a faint white shape. No face, no eyes, no mouth, just like before. I deleted the picture, but the next morning, it was back. Every time I erased it, it reappeared, sometimes in my phone, sometimes on my laptop, sometimes as a reflection in my window. Last week, I woke up to find muddy footprints on my porch, leading straight to my front door. The Ring camera caught nothing, only static at 12:03 a.m. And last night, as I sat in my car, I glanced into the rearview mirror and saw a pale figure standing right behind me. I didn't turn around. I couldn't. Because this time, she wasn't outside.